In the annals of literary history, there exists a tale that delves into the realms of fear, madness, and the macabre. This is the story of The Fall of the House of Usher, penned by the master of Gothic horror, Edgar Allan Poe. Join us as we journey into the depths of the human psyche and explore the haunting world of one of Poe's most iconic works. Edgar Allan Poe, a troubled and enigmatic figure, was a pioneer of the short story genre and a master of unsettling atmospheres. Born in 1809, Poe's life was marked by tragedy and sorrow, which significantly influenced his writing. His work, The Fall of the House of Usher, stands as a testament to his unparalleled ability to tap into the darkest corners of the human imagination. The story revolves around the narrator's visit to the decaying mansion of his childhood friend, Roderick Usher. The house itself becomes a character, mirroring the psychological decay of the Usher family. The mansion's bleak and ominous appearance serves as a metaphor for the deteriorating mental state of its inhabitants. The House of Usher is a prime example of Gothic literature, a genre that thrives on themes of dread, mystery, and the supernatural. Poe masterfully weaves these elements together to create an atmosphere of impending doom that lingers throughout the narrative. As our narrator spends time within the oppressive walls of the mansion, he witnesses the slow disintegration of Roderick Usher's sanity, which is intertwined with the legacy of his family's cursed lineage. The recurring themes of premature burial, death, and madness heighten the tension, culminating in a shocking and unforgettable climax. One of the most iconic scenes in the story is the storm that ravages the mansion as Roderick and the narrator read a chilling tale of knightly heroism. The tempest outside mirrors the turmoil within Roderick's mind, blurring the lines between reality and the supernatural. The storm serves as a metaphor for the chaos that exists both within the characters' psyches and in the world around them. Poe's ability to create a seamless connection between the external environment and the characters' internal struggles is what makes this story a masterpiece of psychological horror. Central to the narrative is the complex relationship between Roderick Usher and his twin sister, Madeline. Their bond is shrouded in mystery and an air of forbidden intimacy. Madeline's mysterious illness and presumed death add to the eerie atmosphere, but her return from the grave for a final, nightmarish climax takes the story to another level of terror. The relationship between Roderick and Madeline is a key element of the story's psychological depth. It hints at themes of incestuous desire, guilt, and the entwining of life and death. This complex dynamic contributes to the story's unsettling effect on the reader. Poe's mastery lies not only in his exploration of the human psyche but also in his ability to evoke a sense of dread through vivid and haunting descriptions. The story's vivid language and eerie imagery linger in the minds of readers long after the tale has been told. The Fall of the House of Usher continues to captivate readers and inspire countless adaptations in literature, film, television, and beyond. Its exploration of the human mind's darker corners, its skillful interplay of symbolism and atmosphere, and its timeless themes of decay and madness ensure that Poe's legacy lives on. As we conclude our journey into the depths of Poe's imagination, let us remember that the legacy of The Fall of the House of Usher serves as a testament to the enduring power of literature to probe the depths of human fears and desires.
Beneath the shimmering surface of Earth's vast oceans lies a tale that has captured the imagination of dreamers and scholars alike for centuries: the fabled city of Atlantis. An enigma cloaked in mystery, Atlantis is believed to have existed in a distant epoch, a realm of unparalleled splendor and intrigue. Embark with us on an expedition to unravel the captivating saga of Atlantis. The Chronicle of Atlantis originates from the annals of antiquity, penned by the philosopher Plato. Within his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, he painted an evocative portrait of an island nation that thrived in an era long past. Plato's Atlantis was a bastion of advanced technology and cultural brilliance, boasting awe-inspiring architecture, monumental achievements in engineering, and a society teeming with life. While some interpret it as a symbolic parable, others assert the possibility of its historical authenticity, presenting a captivating enigma that continues to captivate the curious. Venturing into the depths of the oceans, intrepid explorers and tireless archaeologists have embarked on a relentless pursuit to unearth the veracity of Atlantis. Submarine expeditions have unveiled tantalizing structures and formations, reigniting the discourse surrounding their connection to the enigmatic city. These relics, submerged in ocean depths, invite us to speculate on their role in the Atlantis narrative and propel us further down the rabbit hole of investigation. With each new discovery, a myriad of theories have emerged, intertwining with the Atlantis narrative. Proposals place Atlantis anywhere from the Mediterranean, close to the remnants of the volcanic Santorini, to the Caribbean, the Azores, and even the frosty landscapes of Antarctica. The plurality of theories that envelop Atlantis mirrors the timeless allure of the tale itself. A conundrum that seduces both the academic and the enthusiast, its essence remains perpetually elusive. Beneath its historical and geographical layers, Atlantis has metamorphosed into a symbol, a mirror reflecting human aspirations and recklessness. A stark reminder of the peril of unchecked scientific advancement and ecological indifference. The visage of Atlantis reverberates across the cultural landscape, inspiring a pantheon of literature, art, and cinema. Its magnetic pull lies in its capacity to ignite the collective imagination, beckoning us to explore the enigmas of our own past. In a world grappling with technological marvels and environmental turmoil, the legend of Atlantis morphs into a parable, entreating us to contemplate the footprints we leave on our world. The allegory of Atlantis underscores the fragility of civilizations when they ignore the well-being of their surroundings. It resonates as a clarion call to infuse sustainability into our pursuits and safeguard the inheritance of future generations. As we navigate the depths of the Atlantis enigma, we're reminded that while the veil of ambiguity may endure, its legacy perseveres.
Unmasking Jack the Ripper, A Tale of Shadows. In the late 19th century, a series of gruesome and chilling murders shook the streets of London's Whitechapel district. The identity of the perpetrator remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Welcome to Unmasking Jack the Ripper, A Tale of Shadows, a documentary that delves into the enigmatic world of this infamous serial killer. A dimly lit, foggy Whitechapel Street in Victorian London. Our story begins in the poverty-stricken and fog-draped alleyways of Victorian London's Whitechapel district. A place of stark contrasts, where affluence and destitution coexisted uneasily. The murders begin. Between August and November of 1888, a series of murders horrified the city. The victims, all prostitutes, were brutally mutilated. The visceral nature of the crimes led to the killer being dubbed Jack the Ripper by the press. 5 women fell victim to Jack's brutality: Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. Their tragic stories offer a glimpse into the desperation and hardships of their lives. Investigation and public panic. The Metropolitan Police launched an extensive investigation, but Jack's cunning eluded their grasp. Panic spread throughout London as citizens wondered if they could be the next target of this elusive killer. Letters from the Abyss. The investigation took a bizarre turn with the emergence of letters supposedly from Jack himself. The authenticity of these letters remains debated, adding another layer of mystery to the case. Suspects and theories. The identity of Jack the Ripper has fueled countless theories and suspects over the years. From doctors to artists and even a member of the royal family, each theory presents a unique perspective on the mind behind the murders. Legacy and media impact. Jack's legacy extends far beyond his gruesome deeds. His story has inspired numerous works of literature, film, and television, turning him into a cultural icon of horror. Modern investigations. Advances in forensic science have allowed modern experts to re-examine the case. Through DNA analysis and other techniques, some hope remains that the Ripper's true identity may one day be uncovered. The Ripper industry. The allure of the Ripper's mystery has given rise to a macabre industry of tours, books, and memorabilia. The commodification of tragedy raises ethical questions about how we remember and engage with history. Unanswered questions. As the years roll on, the enigma of Jack the Ripper endures. Despite advances in technology and our understanding of criminal behavior, his true identity remains shrouded in darkness. Perhaps, in the shadowy corners of history, Jack's secrets will someday come to light, unraveling one of the greatest mysteries of all time. As the pages of history turn, the story of Jack the Ripper remains a haunting reminder of the human capacity for both unspeakable cruelty and enduring curiosity. Nestled in the stunning Scottish Highlands lies a body of water that has captivated the world's imagination for centuries, Loch Ness. But beyond its breathtaking beauty and serene shores, a mystery shrouded in the depths of its waters continues to intrigue and mystify: the legend of the Loch Ness Monster. The first recorded sighting in Loch Ness dates back to 565 AD, when Saint Columba reportedly encountered a beast while on a mission to convert the Picts to Christianity. But it wasn't until the 20th century that the legend truly gained attention. Local witness 1: I was just walking along the shores when I saw this massive creature rise from the water. Its long neck and humps, I couldn't believe my eyes. Local witness 2: I've lived near Loch Ness my whole life, and I've seen strange ripples and disturbances on the water that can't be easily explained. As eyewitness accounts and alleged photographs began to emerge, the Loch Ness Monster became a sensation, captivating headlines around the world. But it was the famous 1934 surgeon's photograph that truly etched the creature into popular culture. The surgeon's photograph was later revealed to be a hoax, a fact that cast doubt on the entire phenomenon. However, it's important to remember that Loch Ness is an incredibly deep and murky lake, making it a perfect breeding ground for myths and misconceptions. In the decades that followed, scientific expeditions using advanced sonar technology explored the depths of Loch Ness, searching for evidence of a large creature. Some scans revealed unexplained shapes, sparking renewed interest in the mystery. While many believe in the Loch Ness Monster, there's a lack of concrete evidence. The human mind has a tendency to interpret mundane objects as extraordinary creatures, especially when fueled by a centuries-old legend. Despite the skepticism, the Loch Ness Monster has become a symbol of the region's culture and tourism industry. People come from all over to catch a glimpse of the unknown. In recent years, technology and citizen science have allowed people to contribute to the search for the elusive creature. Drones, underwater cameras, and even environmental DNA sampling have been used to explore the loch's secrets. The majority of the evidence points to the Loch Ness Monster being a myth or a misinterpretation of natural phenomena. But the fascination it generates has indirectly contributed to scientific exploration of the lake and its ecosystem. As the sun sets over the tranquil waters of Loch Ness, the mystery of the monster endures. Whether fact or fiction, the legend continues to unite people in wonder and curiosity, reminding us that even in the age of science, there are still enigmas that elude our understanding. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of one of the world's most enduring mysteries, the Loch Ness Monster.
Welcome to Halloween, the History Revealed. In this documentary, we embark on a journey to uncover the rich tapestry of history that gave birth to one of the world's most beloved and enigmatic holidays, Halloween. Our story begins in the ancient Celtic lands of Ireland, the United Kingdom, and France. Deep within these rugged landscapes, the Celts celebrated a festival known as Samhain. Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the onset of winter. It was a time when the boundary between the living and the spirit world was believed to waver, allowing spirits and ghosts to traverse freely. To appease these spirits, bonfires blazed across the hills, casting their warm glow into the night. Offerings were made, and costumes, often consisting of animal hides and masks, were donned to confuse any malevolent entities that might cross over. As time marched on, the Roman Empire's influence merged with Celtic traditions. The Roman festival of Feralia, dedicated to the spirits of the deceased, intertwined with Samhain. With the rise of Christianity, Pope Gregory III declared November 1 as All Saints' Day, a day to honor saints and martyrs. The night before, October 31, became known as All Hallows' Eve, the precursor to Halloween. In medieval times, the practice of souling emerged, as the poor went door to door offering prayers for the dead in exchange for soul cakes. This act of kindness fused with the spirit of Halloween, eventually evolving into today's trick-or-treating. The tradition of carving pumpkins is believed to originate from the Irish custom of carving turnips and placing candles within them to ward off evil spirits. As immigrants brought this tradition to America, pumpkins became the canvas for artistic expression. In the 19th century, as Irish and Scottish immigrants arrived in America, they carried with them the essence of Halloween. The holiday began to take root, blending with the melting pot of cultures that define the nation. By the early 20th century, Halloween was a mix of old and new traditions. Costumes and parties became commonplace, reflecting the festive spirit of the holiday. It was a time for community gatherings and playful revelry. Fast forward to today, and Halloween has transformed into a global phenomenon. It's celebrated with elaborate decorations, haunted attractions, costume parties, and of course, the cherished tradition of trick-or-treating. And so, the echoes of ancient Celtic traditions still resonate in the laughter of children donning costumes, the warm glow of pumpkin-carved jack-o'-lanterns, and the communal spirit of Halloween. As we celebrate this enchanting holiday, let us remember the rich history that binds us to our ancestors and to the magic of the past.
The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, has long captivated the imagination of people around the world. Situated in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, this enigmatic region has been shrouded in mystery and controversy for decades. In this documentary, we delve into the history, theories, and real-life stories that have contributed to the allure of the Bermuda Triangle. The origins of the Bermuda Triangle legend can be traced back to the early 20th century, but it gained widespread attention in the 1960s. The area earned its reputation due to the alleged disappearance of numerous ships and aircraft. In the early days of aviation and navigation, technology was far less advanced, and the vast ocean could be a treacherous and unpredictable place. This led to accidents, disappearances, and mysterious incidents, which fueled the aura of the Bermuda Triangle. One of the most famous incidents involving the Bermuda Triangle was the disappearance of Flight 19 in 1945, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy bombers on a training mission. The planes lost radio contact and vanished without a trace. A rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared. Another well-known case is the USS Cyclops, a Navy cargo ship that disappeared in 1918 with over 300 crew members on board. Despite numerous investigations, no wreckage or remains have ever been found. While the Bermuda Triangle has sparked wild theories involving aliens and supernatural forces, scientists and experts offer more rational explanations for the disappearances. One key factor is the presence of methane hydrates beneath the seafloor. These methane gas pockets can erupt, causing violent bubbles to rise to the surface and potentially sink ships or disrupt aircraft engines. Additionally, the area is prone to sudden weather changes, including severe storms and waterspouts, which can be disastrous for ships and planes. Many incidents in the Bermuda Triangle can be attributed to human errors and navigational mistakes. The vast expanse of the ocean can be disorienting, and even experienced pilots and sailors can make miscalculations. Radio malfunctions and communication breakdowns can further exacerbate these situations, leaving vessels and aircraft stranded and without help. Over the years, the Bermuda Triangle has become a breeding ground for sensationalism, exaggerations, and hoaxes. Media outlets have capitalized on the mystery, often presenting unfounded claims as fact. Some of the so-called disappearances have been debunked, revealing that many ships and aircraft said to have vanished in the triangle have actually been found elsewhere or were never reported missing at all. In reality, the Bermuda Triangle is not significantly more dangerous or mysterious than any other part of the world's oceans. While the area does have its share of incidents, the proportion of disappearances is not higher than in other heavily traveled regions. Improved technology, navigation systems, and communication methods have also contributed to reducing the risks associated with this region. The Bermuda Triangle continues to intrigue and captivate us with its mystique, but as we've explored in this documentary, many of the legends and myths surrounding the area are based on misconceptions, exaggerations, and a lack of scientific understanding. The human need to explore the unknown often leads us to imagine the extraordinary, but when we peel back the layers, we often find more rational explanations. The true story of the Bermuda Triangle is one that combines history, human error, natural phenomena, and the power of the human imagination.
In the heart of Michigan, nestled among the lush forests and serene lakes, lies a chilling legend that has captivated the imaginations of locals for decades. This is the story of the Melonheads, a mysterious and eerie tale that continues to send shivers down the spines of those who dare to listen. The story of the Melonheads is said to have originated in the 17th century when a doctor known for his cruel and unethical experiments resided in a secluded mansion deep within the woods. This doctor is said to have conducted experiments on orphans, giving them elongated heads and distorted features. Over time, these unfortunate souls were rumored to escape into the woods, forming a community of their own. The doctor's mansion, abandoned and weathered, still stands as a haunting reminder of this dark past. As the legend spread, tales of the Melonheads took on various forms. Some versions describe them as reclusive and feral, lurking in the shadows and preying on unsuspecting travelers. Others depict them as a tight-knit community, supporting each other in their isolated existence. The Melonheads' appearance varies as well, with descriptions ranging from unusually large heads to grotesque facial features. These variations only add to the mystery and allure of the legend. Throughout the years, numerous eyewitness accounts have added fuel to the Melonheads legend. Locals claim to have glimpsed these enigmatic figures in the woods, caught a glimpse of their shadowy forms moving in the distance, or even heard their haunting cries echoing through the night. However, skeptics argue that these accounts could be attributed to wild animals or mere tricks of the imagination. As the legend of the Melonheads continues to thrive, it has found its way into modern culture. The story has been passed down through generations, told around campfires and shared on the internet. In recent years, creative minds have taken the legend and reimagined it in various forms, from horror movies to novels, further solidifying its place in the realm of urban legends. But amidst the chilling tales and creative adaptations, is there any truth to the Melonheads legend? Experts and historians have delved into the story's origins, attempting to separate fact from fiction. While evidence of the doctor's existence remains scarce, some suggest that the Melonheads might have been inspired by real-life medical conditions, such as hydrocephalus, which causes an abnormal accumulation of fluid in the brain and can lead to an enlarged head. And so, the legend of the Melonheads lives on, a captivating blend of history, horror, and imagination. Whether a cautionary tale warning against the dangers of unethical experimentation or a testament to the enduring power of local folklore, the Melonheads continue to intrigue and unsettle all who encounter their eerie story. As the winds whisper through the Michigan woods, the legacy of the Melonheads remains etched in the minds of those who dare to venture into the heart of the legend.
In the year 1897, a chilling tale of horror was set in motion by Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula. This is the story of Count Dracula's fabled journey on the Demeter. A voyage that would become a nautical nightmare and a cornerstone of vampire lore. The Demeter, a weathered ship bound for England, embarked on a voyage that would take it through treacherous waters. Its cargo: 50 large wooden boxes filled with Transylvanian soil. The crew, unaware of the sinister secret that lay within those boxes, sailed bravely into the unknown. As the journey progressed, the crew began to witness bizarre occurrences. Seamen reported seeing a large, shadowy figure lurking below the decks, mysterious howling noises echoing through the night, and a pervasive sense of dread that gripped them. As the days turned to weeks, fear spread like a contagion among the crew. Their once strong camaraderie gave way to paranoia and hysteria. The ship's log chronicled a growing number of deaths, each crew member found drained of their blood. One fateful night, a crew member stumbled upon the truth. Hidden amongst the cargo, the figure of Count Dracula himself was discovered, preying upon the crew to sustain his insatiable thirst for blood. One by one the crew members were slaughtered, until none remained. The Demeter, stained with the blood of its ill-fated crew, drifted aimlessly until it was discovered weeks later, its cargo of evil and death gone. And so, the tale of Count Dracula's journey on the Demeter continues to chill our bones and fuel our fascination with the supernatural.
In the annals of horror folklore, one creature has captured the human imagination like no other: zombies. These undead entities have shambled their way through our nightmares and into popular culture, leaving an indelible mark on the horror genre. Join us as we embark on a journey into the world of zombies. Our journey begins with the origin of the zombie myth. Contrary to popular belief, the concept of zombies did not initially involve flesh-eating creatures. Instead, it originated from Haitian voodoo practices, where a zombie was a person reanimated by a voodoo practitioner, forced into servitude. The Western interpretation of zombies as reanimated corpses hungry for human flesh was popularized by George A. Romero's 1968 film, Night of the Living Dead. Romero's film revolutionized the zombie genre. By presenting zombies as a metaphor for societal issues like consumerism and the breakdown of social order, he breathed new life into the creatures. His trilogy, consisting of Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead, laid the foundation for modern zombie lore. From the silver screen to video games, zombies quickly infiltrated various forms of media. The 2000s saw a resurgence in zombie popularity with films like 28 Days Later and Zombieland. Video games like Resident Evil and Left 4 Dead immersed players in the zombie apocalypse, creating unforgettable experiences. But could a zombie outbreak ever become a reality? We turn to science for answers. Dr. Emily Rodriguez, infectious disease expert, explains that a true zombie virus is highly unlikely. However, viruses like rabies can cause zombie-like symptoms in infected animals, underscoring the thin line between fiction and reality. The fear of a zombie apocalypse has prompted some individuals to prepare for the worst. The zombie archetype has evolved further, straying from its slow, lumbering origins. In recent years, fast zombies have taken center stage, showcasing enhanced speed, strength, and agility. This evolution reflects our changing fears and anxieties: fear of contagion, loss of control, and an ever-accelerating world. Zombies aren't confined to Western culture. In Haitian folklore, the zombie remains a potent symbol. In Japan, the yurei are vengeful spirits resembling the Western zombie. These cultural variations emphasize how the fear of the undead is a universal human experience. Despite the horror they embody, zombies often serve as a backdrop to explore the human condition. In AMC's The Walking Dead, characters navigate a post-apocalyptic world, raising questions about morality, leadership, and the lengths one would go to for survival. As society evolves, so do our stories. Filmmakers and writers continue to reimagine the zombie narrative. Films like World War Z explore global responses to a zombie pandemic, while movies like Warm Bodies experiment with romance in a world overrun by the undead. Our journey into the world of zombies has shown us that these undead creatures are more than just fictional monsters. They reflect our fears, challenge our ethics, and serve as a canvas for exploring the human experience. Whether they shuffle or sprint, zombies will continue to captivate our imagination and remind us that, in the face of darkness, our humanity shines brightest. As the sun sets on our exploration, we're reminded that the shadows cast by zombies are not just on the screen, but within our own psyche. From their humble origins to their modern incarnations, zombies are a mirror to our fears and a testament to our resilience.
In the heart of the towering Himalayan mountains, a legend has persisted for centuries, a legend that speaks of a mysterious and elusive creature known as the Yeti. Is this creature a mere product of folklore, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The first recorded account of the Yeti dates back to ancient Himalayan cultures, where local legends described a creature that walked on two legs, was covered in shaggy fur, and left enormous footprints in the snow. These stories were dismissed by outsiders as mere myth, but the people of the region held onto their beliefs. With footprints in the snow seen by some. As time went on, curiosity grew, and Western explorers embarked on daring expeditions to uncover the truth behind the Yeti legend. Expeditions led by renowned climbers and researchers sought to find evidence of this elusive creature. Using cutting-edge technology and scientific methods to search for any signs of the Yeti's presence. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The Yeti became an icon of pop culture, making appearances in movies, books, and television shows. We must remember that many animals were once considered mythical until they were finally discovered by science. Regardless of its status as legend or reality, the Yeti has played a crucial role in Himalayan history. Conservation efforts in the region focus on preserving what could be its habitat and protecting other vulnerable species that call these mountains home. The Yeti remains an enigma, a bridge between the ancient stories of Himalayan cultures and the modern pursuit of scientific truth. Exploring Conan Doyle's The Lost World. In the heart of literature's most beloved adventures lies a forgotten realm that captivated the imagination of readers around the world. Join us as we embark on a journey to explore Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's timeless masterpiece, The Lost World. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, renowned for his legendary detective Sherlock Holmes, took a departure from his usual mysteries and introduced us to a world of prehistoric wonder in his novel The Lost World. Published in 1912, this thrilling tale ignited the world's fascination with dinosaurs and uncharted territories. The story follows a daring expedition to a remote plateau in the Amazon rainforest, led by the fearless and eccentric Professor Challenger. Our cast of characters includes the skeptical journalist Edward Malone, the adventurous Lord John Roxton, and the intrepid scientist Summerlee. These unlikely explorers venture into the unknown, facing treacherous terrain, dangerous wildlife, and their own inner conflicts. As they ascend the plateau, they discover an isolated world frozen in time, a place where dinosaurs still roam and ancient creatures defy extinction. Doyle's meticulous descriptions and vivid imagery bring this lost world to life, immersing readers in a realm where history's most magnificent creatures thrive. From the ferocious Allosaurus to the gentle Diplodocus, every encounter is a glimpse into a world that time forgot. The Lost World wasn't just a tale of adventure, it was a pioneering work that ignited the public's fascination with dinosaurs and paleontology. It fueled the imagination of countless generations and inspired future explorations. And it wasn't just about dinosaurs, it explored themes of human curiosity, the clash between science and skepticism, and the allure of the unknown. Over the decades, the novel's legacy has extended beyond the pages. From silent films to modern adaptations, The Lost World continues to capture the hearts of audiences. Conan Doyle's creation of Professor Challenger, a larger-than-life character, added depth to the narrative. He was a brilliant and eccentric scientist, unafraid to challenge conventional beliefs and plunge into the unknown. The novel's most iconic scene, the heated debate between Professor Challenger and his rival, Summerlee, showcased the clash between scientific skepticism and unwavering curiosity. This confrontation became a pivotal moment, symbolizing the tension between reason and exploration. Even today, the Lost World inspires modern adventurers, researchers, and paleontologists to uncover the mysteries of our planet's past. With technological advancements, we continue to unveil ancient secrets hidden beneath the Earth's surface. So, as we conclude our journey through the uncharted territories of Conan Doyle's The Lost World, we are reminded of the power of literature to transport us to realms both fantastical and thought-provoking. This timeless tale not only awakened our fascination with prehistory but also kindled a flame of curiosity that continues to burn brightly to this day. For in the pages of this remarkable novel, we find a world lost in time and an enduring testament to the human spirit of exploration.
In the realm of myths and legends, a creature of darkness and mystery emerges when the moon reaches its peak. The werewolf, a legendary being that captures the imagination of cultures across the world, has been a topic of fascination for centuries. Our journey begins in ancient times, where the concept of the werewolf first took root. In ancient Greece and Rome, tales of humans transforming into wolves were already in circulation. This concept often served as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the primal instincts that lay beneath the surface of civilization. The idea of the werewolf symbolized the struggle between humanity's civilized nature and the wild, untamed aspects that are part of our essence. It's a reflection of the dualities within us. As our journey progresses, we find that the werewolf legend didn't confine itself to just one corner of the world. From Europe to Asia, Africa to the Americas, diverse cultures have spun their own unique tales of shapeshifters and wolf-like beings. In medieval Europe, fear of werewolves reached its peak. Accusations of lycanthropy often led to witch hunts and trials. The fear was so pervasive that even the church got involved, declaring that the transformation into a werewolf was the result of a diabolical pact. But the werewolf didn't remain trapped in the past. With the rise of modernity, the werewolf evolved, taking on new roles in literature, film, and pop culture. From classic horror movies to contemporary urban fantasy novels, the werewolf has become a symbol of transformation and hidden power. The werewolf's transformation became a metaphor for personal change and the battle with our own inner demons. In a world where societal norms often restrict us, the idea of breaking free and embracing a more primal existence can be deeply appealing. But can the myth of the werewolf be explained by science? While we know that humans can't physically transform into wolves, there is a rare medical condition called clinical lycanthropy, where individuals believe they are transforming into animals. The werewolf legend could be linked to psychological conditions that blur the lines between reality and imagination. It's a fascinating exploration of how our minds can shape our perceptions of identity and existence. As the moon rises once again, our journey comes full circle. The werewolf, a creature born from the shadows of our collective consciousness, continues to prowl the edges of our imagination. Whether a relic of ancient cautionary tales, a manifestation of our primal desires, or a reflection of our psychological complexities, the werewolf stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, reminding us that some mysteries can never be fully explained.
The Nazca Desert in southern Peru is home to one of the world's most enigmatic and captivating mysteries, the Nazca Lines. These intricate geoglyphs etched into the desert floor have baffled researchers, archaeologists, and historians for decades. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the secrets behind these ancient wonders. The Nazca Lines were created by the Nazca culture, believed to have flourished between 100 BC and 800 AD. These lines, however, weren't discovered by the outside world until the 20th century due to their massive scale, only fully visible from above. Aerial footage, Nazca lines. The Nazca lines consist of over 300 individual figures, including animals, plants, and geometric shapes. Some are over 1,000 feet long and remarkably precise. But the question that has puzzled researchers for years is, why were they created? There are various theories about the purpose of the Nazca lines. Some believe they had religious or ceremonial significance, serving as pathways for rituals or even as celestial calendars. Others think they might have been linked to water, with the lines guiding people to underground water sources. Among the most intricate designs is the hummingbird. Its elegant shape showcases the Nazca's artistic skill and attention to detail. But how did they create such precise lines without the help of modern technology? The Nazca people likely used simple tools and careful planning to create the lines. They would remove the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the Nazca Desert, revealing the lighter-colored earth underneath. Through meticulous labor, they would expose the contrasting colors, forming the lines and shapes we see today. But despite this explanation, some aspects of the Nazca lines remain shrouded in mystery. One of the most intriguing elements of the Nazca lines is their astronomical alignment. Some geoglyphs seem to correspond with celestial events like solstices and equinoxes. This has led to speculation that the Nazca people had advanced astronomical knowledge. Over the years, the Nazca lines have faced challenges, from natural erosion to the threats of modern development. Efforts are being made to preserve these ancient wonders, ensuring that they continue to captivate and mystify generations to come. The Nazca lines remain an unparalleled testament to human creativity, ingenuity, and the enduring quest to understand our past. As researchers continue to unravel their secrets, one thing is certain: the allure of the Nazca lines will endure, reminding us of the enigmatic beauty that resides within the sands of the Nazca Desert.
The year was 1947, a time of post-war optimism and emerging technological advancements. But amidst this period of change, an event occurred that would forever etch its mark in history: the Roswell incident. In July 1947, a rancher named Mac Brazel stumbled upon something unusual on his property just outside Roswell, New Mexico. Little did he know, his discovery would spark a controversy that continues to captivate the world's imagination. The initial reports described the findings as flying discs or flying saucers. The military quickly issued a statement claiming they had recovered a crashed weather balloon. However, many locals and witnesses challenged this explanation, describing strange debris and materials that seemed far from ordinary. In the aftermath of the discovery, the military cordoned off the area and collected debris, which they later showcased to the media. The official narrative remained that of a downed weather balloon. The Roswell incident quickly faded from public attention until the late 1970s, when ufologists and researchers started digging deeper. Witnesses began coming forward with claims of a government cover-up, suggesting that what crashed was not a weather balloon, but rather an extraterrestrial spacecraft. The renewed interest prompted investigations, documentaries, and books, each presenting their own version of events. The U.S. government faced growing pressure to provide more information. In 1994, the U.S. Air Force released a report titled The Roswell Report, Case Closed, in which they stated that the debris was, in fact, from a top-secret project called Project Mogul, designed to monitor Soviet nuclear tests. According to this explanation, the strange debris was actually high-altitude balloons and equipment used to detect sound waves from potential Soviet nuclear tests. The skeptics argue that the Project Mogul explanation makes sense given the context of the Cold War and secrecy surrounding nuclear tests. They believe that the accounts of extraterrestrial beings and UFO sightings are a mixture of hoaxes, misidentified objects, and the effects of a culture deeply intrigued by the idea of visitors from other planets. Narrator, voiceover. Over the years, the Roswell incident has become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring countless movies, TV shows, and books, further fueling the mystery. The Roswell incident remains a topic of debate to this day. Some believe the government's explanations, while others remain convinced that there's more to the story. Advances in technology and access to declassified documents have allowed researchers to uncover new evidence and reinterpret old accounts. Today, the city of Roswell has embraced its reputation as a hub for all things extraterrestrial. It hosts an annual UFO festival, drawing enthusiasts from around the world. The Roswell incident continues to remind us of our enduring fascination with the unknown, the possibility of life beyond Earth, and the enduring power of a mystery that refuses to fade away.
Welcome to our documentary on one of the most iconic and enduring literary works of all time, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Join us on a journey into the depths of the ocean and the depths of human imagination as we explore the world created by this visionary author. Published in 1870, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was a groundbreaking work of science fiction that captivated readers then and continues to do so today. The novel is set in a time when the exploration of the ocean was still a mystery, and the concept of submarines was in its infancy. Before we delve into the story, let's learn a bit about the man behind this masterpiece, Jules Verne. Verne was a French author known for his pioneering works in science fiction. He had a deep fascination with science and technology, and this passion is evident in his writing. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea tells the story of Professor Pierre Aronnax, a marine biologist, and his harrowing adventure aboard the submarine, the Nautilus, commanded by the mysterious Captain Nemo. The novel begins with an encounter between Aronnax and the elusive sea monster that terrorizes the world's oceans. The creature was enormous, a behemoth of the deep, unlike anything I had ever seen. This creature turns out to be the Nautilus, a technologically advanced submarine, and Aronnax, along with his companions Conseil and Ned Land, finds themselves as prisoners aboard this incredible vessel. Captain Nemo, a complex and enigmatic character, is the driving force behind the Nautilus. He is a man driven by a deep hatred for the surface world and a desire for revenge against those he believes have wronged him. Captain Nemo, I am not what you call a civilized being. I have broken with society entirely, for reasons that are my own. While aboard the Nautilus, Aronnax and his companions embark on a breathtaking journey beneath the waves. Verne's meticulous descriptions of the marine life and the wonders of the ocean floor were groundbreaking at the time. The novel takes us on a vivid exploration of the underwater world, encountering everything from giant squids to underwater forests. Professor Aronnax, the beauty and mystery of the ocean floor were beyond imagination. It was like discovering a new world, right here on Earth. As the story unfolds, we learn more about Captain Nemo's motivations and the dark past that led him to live beneath the sea. His complex character adds depth to the narrative, making 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea not just an adventure story but also a tale of moral and ethical dilemmas. Captain Nemo, I am torn between my desire for revenge and my love for the wonders of the deep. It is a constant struggle. Over a century after its publication, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea continues to inspire and captivate readers and filmmakers alike. It has been adapted into numerous films, television series, and even theme park attractions. Its enduring legacy speaks to the timeless appeal of exploration, adventure, and the mysteries of the deep sea. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne remains a testament to the power of human imagination, and the allure of the unknown. It takes us on a remarkable journey, not only under the sea but into the depths of human emotions and aspirations. As we celebrate its legacy, we are reminded that the spirit of exploration and the quest for knowledge are timeless and boundless. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the pages of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We hope this documentary has ignited your curiosity and inspired you to explore the depths of literature and the world around you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep imagining, and keep reading.